In Britain, a photo is taken every 10 seconds, and 12 million of us own digital cameras. But what does it take to be a top photographer?
The photographer has the ability to connect with the subject matter that they're depicting. You have to get to know it, you have to understand it, you have to be passionate about it, and also tell us something about your relationship to that subject.
Thousands of you submitted your photos via the Channel 4 website for the chance to take part in this unique photographic competition. We chose the 6 most talented photographers to go head-to-head over a series of challenging assignments.
It's that feeling that you get when you take a shot. Yeah!
Up for grabs for the winner, an exhibition at a top gallery and a book deal worth thousands.
Exhibiting in a National Gallery would be a dream come true.
Last week, the 4 remaining photographers faced 3 challenging documentary assignments.
Horsey! Never directed a horse before.
On judging day, the competitors faced the panel. World-famous photographer Martin Parr.
It doesn't actually tell us anything about the polo, and that really was the assignment.
Gallery owner Alex Proud.
This photo doesn't work for me. It's not an attractive shot, it's very busy.
And director of the Photographers Gallery, Brett Rogers.
Your very own particular voice does not seem to be present here.
In the end, only 2 photographers could get through to the final.
Lucinda, you're in.
Liz, you're in.
Ed and Aaron were asked to leave the competition. Now 2 finalists with opposing styles go head-to-head with their personal projects.
Take this light, ditch this light, move that light over there.
Liz takes a journey into her past.
Looking into that glass and remembering.
And Lucinda puts on a large-scale shoot.
Stupid challenge.
With a little help from her friends. But there can be only one winner of Picture This.
3, 2, 1.
It's the final week of the competition. At the gallery, the judges are meeting Lucinda and Liz to set them their final project.
Congratulations on getting this far.
I can't believe that I'm in the final of the competition. I mean, to get this far is kind of like winning already.
I think if I won, it would just be amazing to know that someone had faith in me and that they were willing to back my work.
This week, the judges are setting the finalists just one assignment: to produce a body of work on a theme of their choosing.
The personal assignment for this week gives us a chance to see how their personal voice can be articulated in a visual style.
They're no longer given the strict assignment that we've given them. We just give them the chance to really see if they can make their own thing.
It's my intention to take a series of self-portraits about my drinking days as an active alcoholic.
And Lucinda?
I'm going to work with the constructed image and create sort of intertwining narratives and photograph in a library.
The resulting projects will determine who wins the competition and goes on to have their own exhibition and a book of their work. The Picture This website has been flooded with your themed or project-based images, some deeply personal, others with a more commercial feel. All images from larger bodies of work on a unified theme.
Every young photographer wants to have a public exhibition of their work. Not only does it give them a public platform, but also it allows an opportunity to raise their profile nationally and internationally.
I think it's a beautiful prize for, we hope, a beautiful project.
I think the exhibition and the book would be amazing. It's almost, I don't know, I can't really imagine it.
I think that's probably pretty much every photographer's dream. It would be life-changing.
The judges have asked the photographers to take 18 themed photographs in 2 days to give them a range of pictures to consider. Working professionals are used to these kinds of demands, and the finalists will need to raise their game if they want to win the competition.
In the end, it is the ultimate project that any photographer has to do, is to pick an idea, know and understand why they want to do it, find the time and the connection with that subject through photography, and to make it work.
To simplify the task, Lucinda plans to work in just one location and has found a Georgian library which meets her requirements.
Hello, it's Lucinda from Picture This. Hello, thank you. I like the idea of this being sort of a bit like an underground lair, but I don't know if photographically it's going to be quite difficult. But I think I would like to take photographs down here just because it's something a bit different. My photography has quite a sort of filmic, staged feel about it. I'm influenced by the cinema and by film quite a lot, and I create tableaus and photograph them showing over-romanticised versions of everyday life. The lighting's quite romantic, they're quite quiet in a solitary way, and the colours are really rich and quite strong.
Lucinda is, you know, a really technically experienced photographer. I mean, she's accomplished. She takes beautiful photographs. She knows how to use light. She knows how to compose things.
Being in the competition has allowed Lucinda to embrace a looser approach, which the judges feel has brought distinction and vibrancy to her staged theatrical style.
I really, really love libraries. I think they're sort of like magical spaces. And I like the idea that it's just like wall-to-wall knowledge. I think the project's sort of about like growing up and making mistakes and learning. I think that could work really well as a shot. I'm going to use the library as a backdrop to be a bit more playful. Yeah, I really like it.
For several of her photographs, Liz needs a pub as a location.
Hi. Yeah, hi. My name's Liz. I'm a photographer, and I'm wondering whether or not it would be possible to come and shoot in here, maybe.
Unlike Lucinda, Liz has little formal training and is inexperienced with lighting and photography's technical aspects. She plans to ensure that the narrative of her photos is their strongest element.
Well, I've only been photographing seriously for about 3 years, so my style is still evolving. I'm interested in creating something that's a theatrical image that tells a story. As a photographer, I love the idea of being in control and being able to take an idea from my imagination and to capture that for all time.
Over the course of the competition, Liz has impressed the judges by developing a more free-form approach, embracing a more documentary style.
What's amazing with Liz is she is one of the least technically competent of our photographers. She's come on in an enormous way. I mean, she's soaked information up like blotting paper, and that's really impressed all of the judges.
I think Liz has responded very well to the projects that we've set. I mean, she's gone at them with great relish, great enthusiasm. You can see her excitement. I mean, that's the thing. You can read it in her face. She's off, you know, she's just sort of flying, if you like.
Thank you so much for your time.
And that's really the thing, I think, that will make her a good photographer.
If I can pull off the final project, I think I've got a pretty good chance of winning.
I don't know what I'd do if I won. I would be over the moon.
I think both Lucinda and Liz really have to do something special this week to really push the limits and push themselves, and really, if you like, they either sink or swim.
Coming up, Lucinda struggles with her location.
It's such a difficult space to light.
Liz goes for broke.
It's as though someone's just kind of walking in and this is what they see.
And the photographers meet their new mentors.
She's essentially undressing herself in front of the public.
2 finalists are competing for the prize every aspiring photographer dreams of: the chance to launch their careers with an exhibition at a high-profile gallery and a published book of their work. To help with their project, the judges have arranged for each of the finalists to be mentored by an internationally acclaimed photographer. Liz has been paired with photojournalist Jonathan Olley, who takes gritty shots of personal and international crises. The judges want Jonathan to help Liz with her approach to the final project.
I'm a recovered alcoholic, and I wanted to do a series of photographs about my active alcoholism. So in a sense, they are very constructed because I'm recreating moments, but I want to shoot them in quite a reportage-y style.
It's really important for me to never forget, because if I forget, I might wake up one day and go, do you know what, actually, it wasn't that bad. Oh, I think I'll go and have a glass of wine. And, you know, there you go, bang, I'm off again. And I don't know whether or not I'll be able to come back from it this time.
I want to take the photographs as though I had been there. So it's like I'm kind of going back in time and taking
Are they going to be self-portraits?
Snapshots. Yes.
Or are you going to have someone... So you're not going to have someone playing you?
No, it's going to be self-portraits.
Is that important to you, that you're in it?
Is. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And you're not worried about how people will see you afterwards?
No, I'm not, oddly enough. You know, it might...
I'm not saying you should be.
Yeah.
But I should say always be aware, because you're letting something of yourself be revealed, which is utterly private.
She's essentially undressing herself in front of the public.